and I swore an oath to uphold the Constitution and the laws of the Republic of Ghana. And so I cannot be sentimental in terms of implementing the law.
Between 25th of December and today, the number of officers that have been shot and killed in that area is alarming. Just the day before yesterday, an officer was shot and killed.
Let's go, Fia. Akwalansu. 1 billion Ghana cedis aba. Okum too much yeah. Na nkwala wo school na laru yakushitube yakube adan ya mo yebokofo kuzazefo na amanfo boko senior high na yakokubi adan ya omo yemo principal yetumi to aso abedura sa wase okumase ni yakunipa because oyema principal ana yakusase ni.
To the extent that, Mr. Speaker, police officers that we put on the barrier like checkpoints, people have courage to go openly and fire at them and kill them. Yes, in that area, to the extent that at the point that the IGP had to withdraw all police officers from checkpoints.
President John Dramani Mahama, Odia Sempanabo, Miniano Muslim for yay, Atadu Yatine, 1 billion restoration fund, Ekoboko. And the corner will light a light.
Now that relative calm is coming to Bawku, I announced a 1 billion Ghana cedi fund. And we call it the Bawku Restoration Fund. And so that fund is supposed to speed up development in the 6 districts that constitute the Bawku area, to be invested in roads, health facilities, educational facilities, irrigation dams, income generating projects and all that. And I intentionally made the Minister of Finance the chairman of the committee, because he's the one who has to provide the money.
Yeah, the 1 billion Ghana cedis. Omo Greater Accra, Ashanti region, Bono region, Bono East. Yeah, na ye tax o. Ye de bremuti munim na ye sati tuo di maya obi wo ha ho. This ye na ye so ye ho. Ye be ja soja fo nsem no. Na ye be chemoto ni ye lemu ma. John Dramani Mahama say entakwa no Bawku fo munya entakwa no ko. Ase papa onim se debi me ba na me bo no sa me bu no ye ade ne wanye. Ndi no be so dada o no akoto tofe. O ba no say the biscuit na the atade force atade so aka ho. Bra, meje. Oze ma before na papa for na acho pon sa na ompo macho. Opo acho a and now no so the ba kwa ka ho. Sa pepe. But John Dramani Mahama say look, when I say a politician no, enye politicians so. Wan bi entakwa ifa so ba ya. Kusasifo ni mampusifo ekontakwa no. Adwebrew. Ceasefire or the 1 billion Ghana cedis of Ghanaian taxpayers' money. Obabe developing Bawku ama Bawku finiti bia na ewo no. Hospitals are enye, police stations are enye, education are enye. Enye ma access Bawku because entakwa ekoso. Wo se ni obi akwa obi ase wo se who posi me to Bawku. Government work meja mi koton koko. Obi ase wo se Bawku no de maame. Maame pacho nkyere me doko no. Doko no adwuma na me ba ya na nti a Bawku no obi anya na adwen se onya kusasi ni enye mampusi ni ogwa den ho. Mahama se debi me na so se siremfo titiri mu amu Bawku musumunya development na maka kire too much anka ne titi na Ghana for Bono region, Greater Accra region, Ashanti region ye mo amu ajepade omu jimpuntu nyuma no na mo kontakwa ndi Mahama se to ntwa and that once and for all. For that reason, or the 1 billion Ghana cedis out of a restoration fund, or the Bible rebuilding Bawku, ama Bawku for the perfra. Now, or says I say, no, the Bema possible by Bawku. Finance Minister Dr. Ato is forcing. Ato forcing the woman chairman of that committee. When fear football no when I so ana sema senior se wo na head committee ne so umpe sika obe yaba obe da kasi yima se yemfa sika ngomo bi emakom nkode no ene obebo mu busua edi ato forcing ena eda no ameki sure se bokofo omo benya sika aye 1 billion probable Ghana cedis eda develop bako afa ne tuma pafra no owie no se munya de moye no what it is after the 100,000 Ghana cedis bill yedema a friend say aladi sedu abagre oye mampisi ni ana ono so friend wo ohene boko no bako fo ni bi still monti ase no se ana maso ye disa sa so ne no mo ko fafiri or say 119 people analyze your life even in the process of mediation abra yesi otumfo say tutu opemso onkasa bibi nchiramo nanka mo both kusas ni mamprise for traditionally mo amunyi tu so on impose na ni mudi nkomo no traditional way na say muncheche munchire no nanka onka bibi ene nkwasu biemu no satam no na kusas fo matuo so apaya di mayaw mamprise fo matuo so apaya di mayaw am say monangasa adana muguse mfo mugu enima sasa.
While the mediation was ongoing, there was violence, killings. It's estimated about 119 people lost their lives in the period of the mediation. But thank God, ultimately, his report came out. And the mediation process was meant to work to find a traditional resolution to the conflict. And the thinking was that we could get the parties to the conflict to, in a traditional manner as was done in the past, find a way to accommodate each other. Unfortunately, I think that didn't happen. And once it didn't happen, then the mediator had no option but to revert to what the law says. And so his report basically, stated what the lawful position was. And I swore an oath to uphold the Constitution and the laws of the Republic of Ghana. And so I cannot be sentimental in terms of implementing the law. And everybody knows what the law states, that the truly gazetted chief of Bawku Naba is na
obi man no so pe as the fue pentekwado do na so mikrom na frangu yankon ye mikrom wa yankon ye mikrom na doli na ndom tamale yankon ye ukopim oda mango ni bolia yankon ye sandemafo yankon ye ya kan ina yankon ye na mo bokofo mampusi ni kusatefo mu wo boko enti asremfo na ye ntokwapefo ano se onu so yesremni ni bi enti say you need one person as I say you be store that hope for him say oma sa sunwie ni ba ye ono a o si ye kan no boko traditionally musemu ntiase opin so kan ya musemu ntie ana ni odane bibia ma say chairman bibia du no mo Ghana mranya adwuma ano so ono ebra o ba ba swe ye man Bible ana osue to say obe protect the Constitution of Ghana ni yepa. For that reason, I'm running the regiment. What is he actually allowed to say to Bagria? Inuntia. Ana Montia say, I didn't a soldier for the bet. I know any good saying. I didn't a soldier for the buy. I'm calling now. I know any good saying. Say, my name to Quano Qua. Jebe say is forced by law. Edema Mujanta Quano. Die. Ye baby. Next time we say this in Puna. Soldier for the Besaba. Into Munchaso. Not 1 billion Ghana cedis or de Bremono. Money, number for Mom Hobra. Yan fan developing Boko. Said a bear obiti baby, near Pusinus Ombra Bokwa. Obaba knows a developed town. Tamai. A moment in grass in your position for Munko. I know when 1 billion Ghana cedis nibi. And it's a money 1 billion Ghana cedis. My excuse, Eddie. More reason, Jam Wakunta can Eddie. Scan any fear, Kolasu. Let's go fear. Akwalansu. 1 billion Ghana cedis aba. Okum too much a year. Na Nkwala was school na leru yakushitube yakube. Ade ya boko for. Kuzaza for. Na amanfo boko senior high. Na yakokubi. adan omo ye prisifo ye timi to aso abedura sa wase o kumase ni ekunipa e ho because oye man prisini ana we kusasi ni sebi chance hunu no in 2026 mum ye twa so mum ye twa so na ntagwa no ye ku akusi ahe ye ku akuwi ahe mesi man prisi kasa ne kusasi kasa no e so similar o se kusasi ni kasa na man prisi ni kasa omote ohun kasa o the same culture the same tradition the same kind of food no mudie and motivation na mo dey kum ho no dey asase ya mayere mo na anya ubewu agya no obi ankunkura mo ambewu obewu agya no ajapade dodo na mo pe na title keke no ahemfo na mo Bawku since 19 ayi kojo ho besi ne no dodo say na ewo nkom omunkoe people will die and live sa Bawku no na da so si ho mumayam coming together unity peace na bibia tuntwa na John Dramani Mahama wie na the interior minister Mohammed Mubarak Muntaka was it asem no oya papa me say papa dai ozo nya so obesu o me say mensu ozi ubedi adi say a police for ya post omo ho omo say debi o hanya letter tin interior minister me pacho o mama transfer no say enkoye si Bawku de mempe o de sire ma baby say wow na vrango bolgatango meko tamala meko ba pass Bawku ne say dey o say most mama mom say me protect life and property but say life you mom dey threat e de mama ya.
Between 25th of December and today, the number of officers that have been shot and killed in that area is alarming. Just the day before yesterday, an officer was shot and killed. And it makes it very difficult when you want to send officers there. People even go and beg that they have to be transferred. I have instances where you sit in the office and officers resign that if you don't transfer me out of that area, then I'd rather resign and leave the service. Why? Because the citizens there themselves are not helpful. To the extent that, Mr. Speaker, police officers that we put on the barrier, like checkpoints, people have courage to go openly and fire at them and kill them. Yes, in that area, to the extent that at the point that the IGP had to withdraw all police officers from checkpoints and had to insist that no, the answer is not to withdraw. We should rather be able to place them with armored vehicles. So when you create a situation where officers do not feel safe, and as MPs, we need to work with these security people so that we'll be able to create an enabling environment within that area so that the security people will be able to assist and help us.
What you want to do Bawku checkpoint? Adi a man prison kuza for police for try so intervening eba tuo papai ekume. So therefore alcohol ni ekubi. Police for call ni ekubi. And the police for no want say they fear for their life. Omo life in danger. Na omo kono omo ja omo yere no omo ma no ho. And omo ma say omo nya leave kakra bi a omo agodi omo yere no enuane. Eti omo nya omo adwene say omo betena ho ama obi two factions are when you want to go and make who eti omo betrafe. Was sometimes yeah. But then you ask yourself, say, nipa no the all can no kre, ananye no kre. Or say the say trend na wo kra and say, oti one MPB afa no wafrɛ. Me pacho. Me di say ese Bawku no onye safe. Na safe a onye ti. Papa manenko. Why transfer? I say na wo si nipa no nko no. Police ni be na impossible ho. I say Honorable Jasa. Honorable Jasa. Ubema uba alcohol. Ubema unya alcohol. At this time, Honorable one kasa who a police officer ni post you are you going to be okay?
So I want to encourage my colleagues that look, when the time comes and our own citizens, our own friends, our own family members, and constituents, somebody with a greater respect is posted to Nankwanduri, he comes to see the MP, say, I want to be transferred to Accra. And you see the MP putting pressure that, yes, transfer him. The rules are that you are supposed to spread even the little that you have thinly across the country. Now, everybody wants to be in the big city. Everyone is putting pressure. He wants the transfer. I want MPs to support us. When it comes and your own constituents come forward to tell you that they want to be transferred, encourage them to also stay where they are. Because if everybody moves to Kumasi, Accra, Takoradi, Sunyani, and the big cities, who will be there to provide security for the vulnerable ones in those disadvantaged communities? So I want to encourage my colleagues from that area to help by establishing this community policing. And I can assure you, we have a whole directorate at the police headquarters that deals with community policing, and will be swift in time to come in to assist. That assurance will give.
Moment can occur momentarily. Kuzasi ni mampuze fono. Na ntokwa ni omunyari. Na onka nchire me se upu esimi atu wozu. Omunya soja fo. Salary no demu di ma omu omuti akra no. Ah omu ngokun ntokwa ngopota ntokwa no. Eno na odi ma de oboko. Extra bonus say na odi ma no. Na onye hwe ha onim so okogu. Na so nkogu. Ah. Anese fu omo se yenya adwuma. Police fu omo se yenya adwuma. Immigration form say almost all the government workers, all the government institutions, workers. Oh, the time has come for this war to end. I know that John Dramani Mahama said, "What promising 1 billion Ghana cedis." Scan we do. Oh, munyanta kwano. They have developing Boko. Na Boko nyeduma. And finally, Boko ntakwana de. Baby, Adru no. Eya baby ye. Eya and John Dramani Mahama say onka sorry. Say yachi Alhaji Seidu Abagre. A oye mamprisi ni no ofre no ho. Say hene. O se dia gazette ya tumramu no. Eye naba asigre. Ono ne enim, ono na mra ne nim no. Ensesa. Enti monye 1 billion Ghana cedis restoration fund no. Monye na yem fan restore Boko entokwa no. Ah. Miniano. Say baby I fine what? But munya ntokwa no. Sika ofia akwala nsun. For comment to comment section I said dear John Dramani Mahama. I so far no ebeboy. And I'm why because for me I believe say Bogundo go to us a gateway for tourists. Friends say terrorists for. A big gateway. And the terrorists for because anya there's already unrest and the crazy and they don't so much from Boko. Now the immigration officer chain 2,600 AK-47 gas and call it. And check na some microphone. Omo say ye did adro. Ye tutu ye you asa. Oberhe na che say ye ti wana Boko Haram Al-Shabaab. A friend say second hand for ni anyom so ha. Ye mpe. E say tuta. Commenting our comment section I say 1 billion choppable Ghana taxpayers money. E dey kwa Boko ye. Open so. Na after say kai ye dey kwa what is the gossip Boko? What will be your next solution? I will suggest Mr. President. Subscribe, like it, na share. Edino eba kupe max billion our naked truth or Oldboga trends macro. Bye bye.